We are doing something different. Let's watch Spencer Pratt cook for 4 minutes straight.
I want to speak to those of you who are considering voting for Nithya Raman. We all agree that Karen Bass has failed the city as mayor, and we need change.
Because Karen Bass is not doing.
And for a moment, you thought Nithya would be an alternative, but since she collapsed at the debate,
I'm not sure how to respond.
at this point, voting for Nithya is a wasted vote. It's me versus Karen. It's change versus more of the same. She talks about the city being broken, but she's been in city leadership for 6 years and failed to do anything.
If you don't fail, you're not even trying.
She's literally the one in charge of homelessness in LA. How's she doing, folks? Look around. All of us know Nithya doesn't have it in her. She's already confessed that she's going to quit politics entirely after she loses in the primary.
That's it. I quit.
Bye.
And her campaign has been deeply unserious about the major problems all of us face in the city.
Definitely, this has gone far beyond what I expected the campaign to be about. I, again, thought it would be about bike lanes and management of the Department of Transportation.
You think this is funny? You think that this election is about bike lanes? Maybe it is in your deluded socialist utopian fantasy world of rich elites, you pendeja.
But like many of you, I have real problems in the city. My home burned down in the Palisades fire because of failed city leadership that drained our reservoirs before the fire, cut the fire department budget. I know Nithya hasn't lived in LA for more than a few years, so she may not understand this. But for those of us who've lived in LA our whole lives, we've seen lots of wind events like this, but we've never seen destruction like this. 7,000 homes? That doesn't happen because of 38-mile-per-hour winds. That happens because of failed city leaders like Nithya and Karen. Unlike Nithya in her comfy $3 million home, I actually know how difficult it is to get anything built in the city. I'm dealing with it right now. She doesn't have the sense of urgency that I have to take a wrecking ball to the insane roadblocks that stymie construction of new housing in this city. I want to get 100,000 housing units built. I want to clear out Skid Row and get development cranking so we can boost the housing supply and bring down the cost of rents just like Austin did.
Okay, we're going to build right there. We're going to build everywhere.
They don't wax poetic about YIMBYism. They just build. When you moms voice your frustrations with her refusal to clear homeless drug addict encampments away from your kid's school, she rolls her eyes at you.
I mean, it's like, I don't think a kid's going to be safer because a tent is 500 feet away from a school. You know, it's like, whatever.
We are sick of this insanity, just like you, and I feel your frustration. She's not from LA. She has no history with you and your family. She didn't even step foot in LA until 2013. She didn't grow up with you. She didn't celebrate Gibby's walk-off in the '88 World Series with you. She never saw Kobe and Shaq play. She never experienced the heyday of Los Angeles like we did. So she doesn't love the city the way we do. Those of us who grew up here, and to all of you especially, I want you to think back to 1994. Remember the Northridge quake? I know Nithya doesn't remember because that was 20 years before she ever stepped foot in California. But you and I remember how unnerving that was. I want you to picture that early January morning when your house felt like it was shaking off the foundation, when the power finally came on and you saw the horrific images of apartments collapse on top of cars, roadways cut off. Do you remember the aftershocks for days after that felt nearly as big as the original? How vulnerable we all felt when the water wasn't coming out of the tap? Now picture Nithya in charge of the city when that disaster strikes again. Is that the confident leader you want in office when the next earthquake hits?
No!
When Boyle Heights becomes an island because all the bridges have collapsed? Do you think the bike lane lady is ready to lead the fire department to save you in an emergency?
No!
Now we all know Karen can't do that. She'll be in Ghana when disaster destroys your neighborhood, but Nithya couldn't even handle the spotlights at a debate. You think she's going to be running the searchlights through the rubble of your neighborhood?
No!
I've been through it firsthand. I've been baptized by fire. I know what it's like to worry if your kids are going to make it through the day. I've been through hell and I've come out stronger on the other side. Fear is no longer a part of my existence. I will never wilt. I will never cower. I will never roll my eyes at your concerns. I will lead. A vote for Nithya at this point is a vote for the continued destruction of our city. Let's make real change. Go and vote Pratt today and let's right this ship.
Yes. I'd say the bloke does make a fair point after all.
I did this, and with your vote, I can keep doing this. Remember the rubble and vote for Bass.
vote by mail ballots were found burned inside a ballot box in Los Angeles just 2 days before the California primaries. Election officials discovered the damaged ballots and they filed a report with the police department. They say a separate voting center was also vandalized. Investigators are looking into both incidents and are working to identify any voters who have been affected.
Weird.
That you meet have no teeth at all. They don't have teeth. Why? Because meth rots your teeth. You can't succeed without teeth. So there needs to be comprehensive health care provided to people.
That's right. We need to take more of your tax dollars to give new fake teeth to the meth addicts.
Puppetgate wants to thank you guys so much for all the support and donations. We have to add John R. from Charleston, South Carolina to the Legends of Generosity Hall of Fame. If you would like to help keep the channel alive, please scan the QR codes on screen or click the donation links in the pinned comment below. Thanks again.
Next, we're watching a clip from the latest episode of Capital Blocks, created by Mrs. Puppetgate. Then head over to the channel, watch the full episode, and make sure you subscribe.
We are fighting to change LA against years of status quo. That's why crime and homelessness are going down, and housing is going up.
Yeah! Crime is going down, that's right!